Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, when I was younger, well, as I got older, I found out a lot of habits I have and stuff is because I felt real overlooked and, like my opinion wasn't paid attention to when I was younger. Even, I was the youngest in my family. I mean, I am the youngest. I got my dad, my mom, two sisters, two brothers. I'm the youngest. So I always felt like they wasn't really listening to me or valuing my opinion. And it made me have a lot of habits that I have today. Some of them I would have had and fixed once I realized that they came from that. But I know what you mean, especially when you have a strong intuition and you're young and you say things that people ain't used to hearing. They just don't even give it a chance and write it off, and it can hurt. When it's your family, and then you have other people that you don't know that actually listen and value your knowledge more. And you're like, I just wish my own people would listen to this because they the ones I want to help. I mean, it's not like you don't want to help everybody, but like, you definitely want to help the ones close to you, your fam and shit.
Yeah, the thing about me, right? You see, like when it comes to biological family, right? It's probably like only a few people I probably like, try to help. They'll try to like, help like reach like, true spiritual intelligence because I have a strong ass intuition. And it be pissing off some of my biological relatives who don't have intuition and they just be hating on me like what like just because I don't have a slave owner mannerism, Yankee mindset. Cause I don't fuck with Yankees, I don't fuck with Patriots. I hate that shit. But, you know, man, like yeah, like my mom, I'll help her reach spiritual intelligence. But as far as the others, man, I could care less to try to help them with spiritual intelligence because they just write me off and shit, and just that's what caused me to be quiet as a person because I wasn't born quiet at all. And that's definitely factual because like the reason why some spiritual people in a particular biological family are quiet because anytime they share their intuitional thoughts, they always get brushed under the rug by their own cousins, brothers and sisters, or whoever it is. And they just be quiet around most people they be around, especially in their local city. It's been like that ever since I was growing up as a child, because most people that I've known since a child, they just brush things off that I say because they don't have intelligence of their own. They just dumb, illiterate motherfuckers. They can't think for themselves because they have a slave owner mannerism about them. While me, I have this indigenous mannerism, this islander mannerism, so they can't relate to it and they be of my own skin complexion. And it just made me shake my head. These people look like me but can't relate to me at all. It's fucking sad. And then people like me, like I already said this one time, like every time I go rest and I go dream, it's gonna be people like it's gonna be people that I meet. It's gonna be fucking people, especially brown skinned melanated people that I could meet when I turn 38 years old. That's gonna relate to me more than people that I've known since I was like 8 years old or so to speak. And that would be fucking sad. But that's something that I accept already, and I'll just had to be very glad to accept that because like that's just the way it is because once I realize when it comes to ancestor lineage, just because someone is biologically related to you doesn't mean that they come from the same ancestry lineage as you. When you really look at spirituality, like for example, if I have something real spiritually intelligent or something really talented that I'm thinking about and somebody I needed to share it to, it would have to be people that I meet in the future or somebody that's in present time that I haven't even known for a long time compared to like individuals that I'm biologically related to that's of my peers. Because the biological people that's of my peers, right, that come from the same generation I come from, they can't relate to me at all, even if they know me since I was a child. But time don't mean shit to me when it comes to spirituality because the same people who be so quote unquote like new or strangers, they value my intelligence more they value my intuitional intelligence more than the ones who know me for a long time, who don't even have intuition of their own because they just rhetorical beings that's just like born to be sheep because they come from a lineage that don't question anything. They just suck up to these slave owners. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now: if it was the cotton picking era, and I saw these fucking Yankee policemen had these fucking Brazilians handcuffed and and picking cotton, I would be speaking against these damn slave owners who got these Brazilians handcuffed picking cotton, and then the same biological people who's of my generation, they'll look at me like I'm crazy for calling out these damn slave owners. It's fucking crazy how it is. It's crazy how it is. And these are people of my own skin complexion, but they have a Yankee mindset, a patriotic mindset. And Indians don't like fucking Yankees. They don't like patriots at all either. And that's the thing about the people who's known as the chosen ones. The people that are chosen ones or spiritual beings that get labeled conspiracy theorists. You see, people like myself that get labeled conspiracy theorists that are known as the chosen ones are the truly spiritually intelligent individuals with a high-ass IQ, to the point where my own biological cousins or whoever, that just don't relate to me, since they have no IQ, they have no spiritual IQ, they'll just neglect anything I say. They definitely neglect the talent that I could have and act like they don't see it, but I know they be watching me from afar because they always say your haters always watch you the most, more than people that they even watch you more than the people who support you, which is true, because the haters always waiting for you to say something just so they can get wild with you and shit. And it can always be your own biological people, and it's fucking fucked up how it is. But that's when I learned about spiritual family and biological family, learned the difference between it. It's just like when people have a music group. Most people that have a music group, it always be people that's not even their own biological siblings. It's always be people that don't even come from the same mother and father, don't even have the same uncles and aunties. These musicians, man, it happens all the time. It's just like if I was to have a music group or whatever, it will already be consistent of people that's not even biologically related to me, because like the way I think is only gonna attract those who literally have the same spiritual intuitional way of thinking like I do. Because people who have a Yankee mindset, a Uncle Tom mindset, like most of the relatives I know that's of my age group generation, they don't fuck with me because I don't have an Uncle Tom mindset. And I hate Uncle Toms and Aunt Susans who be sucking up to slave owners all the damn time. And because Uncle Toms and Aunt Susans, they always want to call people like me conspiracy theorists when my ass is the fucking hero in the shadows, when I be exposing the fucking villains that they look at as heroes. How sway.